Hello traders, Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel designed to help you, the trader, understand and read these charts and improve as a trader. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of February, and we're going to look back at yesterday's trades to start with. And if you stay till the end of the vid, guys, we're also going to take a look at today's trade ideas and the important news as well. So let's start with yesterday and let's take a look at a couple of trades that I took. All right, the first one was this euro pound, and I actually bought this. Yes, we were looking for buys. So why were we looking for buys? Well, we was in this downtrend. Yeah, and then when price shot up, it became an uptrend. Yeah, we're starting to see higher highs and higher lows. Yeah, for me, this is an uptrend. And we was above the moving average 20. And there's more. And we had a nice bullish candle. And the idea was just to take price back up to these highs. And as you can see, guys, it literally missed my target by a couple of pips, which was quite frustrating, as you can imagine. So let me show you what I did. So if we drop down to the H1, this was my entry time frame. Yeah, I use H1 and H4 for entries, guys, all right? So I was just following H1 structure. So you can see, just following along here. And it was this candle here, yeah, where we got a nice bullish candle. You know, we'd bounced off the moving average 20. H1 was in an uptrend, so I entered here, okay? I put my stop a little bit below this last swing low. And the idea was to come back up to this grey zone. My target was actually 69, just before this psychological number. All right, you know, price came down, never broke this level, and price started to shoot up. And I was thinking, this is going to be a nice trade. And it just didn't quite come up and hit my target. And instead, once it missed my target, you know, maybe I could have took some money off the trade here. You know, we have a saying, don't be a dick for a tick. You know, perhaps I was being, but didn't quite hit our target. And then we got this big H1 candle. And if you look at that on the H4, you know, we've had this massive rejection candle. So all I did, guys, was just exit the trade. Yeah, if I see a candle like this, you know, potentially bouncing off these highs, I don't want to be in it anymore. All right, so I ended up taking like a 3-pip loss, you know, got out roughly where I got in, and then had to exit this trade. Okay, so yeah, you know, read the charts, guys. Yeah, don't trade what you want. I want this. Once I see this, I then want this to come back up here and touch my target. But it's become unrealistic. Yeah, so, you know, read the chart, get out. Don't be stubborn in your view. Okay, so that was euro pound. So like a break-even trade, really. And I should have done the same with our next trade, which was Canadian dollar Swiss franc. And we were looking to buy this. All right, so why were we looking to buy it? Well, let's just follow structure first of all. So we were in an uptrend. Yeah, price had come down once, come back up, you know, and we were kind of like this, kind of like a descending triangle almost. Yeah, and a flag and pennant pattern. So we had like a couple of patterns here, guys. All right. So the idea was we got this bounce off of these lows again. I'm aware it's a red candle, but that wick is bullish. And the idea was just to come back up to potentially these last highs in here. All right. And I've been looking at this trade for some time. But as you can see yesterday, guys, this trade will no longer be a buy idea. It's broken these lows, big bearish candle. I am not interested in buying this anymore. Now, if we drop down to the H4, because there was a few reasons why I took this trade, right? So first and foremost, I wanted a break of this grey zone. All right. And yes, I was aggressive with this trade. So I was aggressive because you saw this big H4 candle. And look how it just dwarfs the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, really. Just dwarfs them. There's a lot of buying pressure in there. Okay. And then if we drop down to the H1, really we never got a break. But what we did get was an M15 break. So if I just show you, this was that grey zone. This is the M15 chart, and we got a break. So I entered up here, put my stop down here, all right, with a view to taking it higher. If we go back to the H1 chart now, hindsight is a beautiful thing, but I should have just got out of the trade, right? Why should I got out of the trade? Exactly what I told you about Euro Pound. I want the market to come up here, okay? But what you want and what the market will give you are two different things. And we did get a break on the M15, but then look at these two candles. Yeah, look at those two candles. They are holding on to this grey zone, and it never breaks the H1. And they are holding on. So I could have just said, at this point, maybe here, just said, okay, cut the trade. Yeah, I would have taken a very small loss. And in hindsight, that's what I should have done, right? Because the market comes crashing down and took me out. Okay, so yeah, two separate lessons there. Euro pound, I traded correctly. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, I didn't. Trade what you see, not what you want. And then the final trade from yesterday was this, guys, euro against the Canadian dollar. If we start with the day chart, yeah, we were just looking to carry on this uptrend. So it was in a downtrend, and then bang, break, bang, break. Yeah, we're getting higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, because this candle here, the body of the candle broke these last highs. That is a continuation of trend. And then sure enough, look at the green candle. And this sums up my trading a bit at the moment, guys, to be quite honest with you. If there's 3 trades to take, I've been taking the ones that are hard work or you have to get out of, or, whatever it may be. And then I didn't take this trade, and this is the one that flies off. Yeah, that feels like how it's been going a bit at the moment. If we drop down to the H4, and we did get a reaction. Yeah, we got this, this candle here. Was it bullish enough on the H4? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not bullish enough, but price shoots off from there. And then when it does shoot off, it's difficult to get in up here, obviously. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, again, we get a bullish reaction and we get another bullish reaction. And then you could say to yourself, right, I'm going to wait for a H1 break. And we get it with this candle. So you could have entered here, put your stop below here, and you'll still be in this trade as we speak. I still think this has more room to the upside. So if you are in this trade, guys, yeah, I think it should be okay. So those were the trade ideas from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and my analysis every single day, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash that notification button so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And if you could please smash the like button, guys. It really helps support the channel and it keeps the editor happy, and he is not right in the head. Right, trades for Wednesday, the 28th of February. Before we get started, guys, if you haven't joined our trading community yet, then why not? There's like-minded traders sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences. Come join the free Discord channel. We've also got the VIP Discord channel where you get access to the Trading Academy, which is full of tutorials. You get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. And I give you my trade signals as and when they happen, as do other expert traders as well. So come check that out. Also, if you'd like to be coached one-on-one with myself, drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's loads of perks for doing so. All right, so check it all out. It's all in the video description. Also, guys, don't forget live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. We've got a guest for you tonight as well, and he's going to talk us through some charts. All right, so don't miss that. And finally, question of the day today is the same question as usual. What do you struggle with in trading, guys? Leave a comment below the video and we will make a tutorial regarding that. Right, let's move on to the trades now. So today is about Canadian dollar weakness. Okay, so that's all of my trades are based on Canadian dollar weakness. And we're going to start with Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so as you can see, guys, if we, again, always do the following, right? First of all, look at structure. Excuse me, guys. Feeling better, but still not 100%. Still sound like Barry White. So if we sort of just follow structure, you know, we are in an uptrend. Okay, this is where we're at. Yeah, these lows never broke. And then from here, we broke this level. So we've got higher highs. Yeah, and we're starting to see higher lows. All right, we're in an uptrend. Okay. Also, what is support and resistance telling you? This is the next thing to look at. So you can see historically, there was an area of support and resistance through here, and we've bounced off support. Next thing, yeah, we want to see the candlesticks. We have a nice big bullish candlestick. All right, so far, tick, tick, tick. Yeah, and do we have value? As in, do we have a bit of room to move into? From current price, yes, we do. We've got a nice amount of room to move into, so we have some value in the trade. All right, and we're not a million miles away from the moving average 20. Nothing's overbought. So, yeah, tick again. All right. Now we're going to do the top-down approach to see how we can enter. All right, but daily chart is telling me we can buy this pair. If we now drop down to the H4, but this would be a bit of a H1 play, but we have got a couple of levels through here. You can see it was important here and here. So we've got a support zone here and here, guys, all right? If we drop down to the H1, yeah, you can still see we're with H1 structure, really. You know, price has popped up and then popped back down. So this is where we are structurally on H1, higher lows, higher highs. All right. So what do I want to see? I want to see price come into this gray zone. Yeah. And then I want a bullish reaction. Once we get a bullish reaction out of here, guys, we will look to take price back up to these highs here. Okay. If price came down to here, yeah, we could, yeah, still interested in this. Yeah, because this is the last low and we get a nice bullish reaction. Again, we could look for buys from there. All right, so that's Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. We want to buy that. The next trade is Euro Canadian dollar, and we want to buy this. We've been wanting to buy this from a couple of days ago, yeah, and nothing's changed, yeah. Again, do the same things, follow structure, yeah. We're in an uptrend, all right, yeah, higher highs, yeah, higher lows. You know, have we broken, bounced off support and resistance? We've done both. We've broken this level. And then yesterday we came back down, tested it and shot off. All right. So yes, support and resistance is with us. Candlesticks. Yes, it is with us. It's bullish, but it could be more bullish. I don't like this top wick. And I don't like the fact that it closed back below this high. All right. Is there value? There could be better value. I mean, look at the moving average 20. It's quite a distance from there, which tells us it's a little overbought, right? But there is still some room to move into back up to these highs. So we're just trying to catch the rest of this momentum up to here and up to this psychological level. It may go a bit higher, guys, into this grey zone, but I just want to come to this psychological level, 4,700. All right. So let's drop down to the H4 now. Yeah, so H4 structure clearly in an uptrend. Yeah. But what I'm going to do is just follow H1 structure, guys, really. Yeah. So again, yeah, we wasn't sure if it was breaking down and then bang. So I just want to stick with H1 structure. So if something happens in here, maybe the moving average 20 catches up and we get a nice bullish candle, something like this, then that's all I'm waiting for really, is a bullish candle on the H1 with H1 structure. I don't want to see structure breaking down. Yeah, once we get that, I'll look to buy it back up to here, maybe put our stop below here. Okay, so Euro Canadian dollar buy. And the final one is Pound Canadian dollar buy. This is very similar to Euro Canadian dollar. We're just trying to catch the last bits of this momentum. But let's take a look at this trade here, guys. All right. So again, we were in this downtrend and then we sort of broke up and we're in this uptrend. Okay. So we're getting higher lows. Yeah. And we've made these highs. We're making higher highs. All right. So we're in an uptrend. We've got a nice bullish candle. Yeah. And we've got a bit of room to move into just back up to these highs and this psychological level of 7,200. On pound CAD current price, that's still about, 45, 50 pips. If we look at H4, again, very similar to Euro Canadian dollar. We're in this H4 uptrend. Yeah, it hasn't broken the highs, but we're in an uptrend. And all I'm going to do, guys, with the H1 is sort of trade the first bullish H1 candle with trend. Yeah, so, we were, potentially breaking down here and then bang. We are now in an uptrend. So if this last low here, if we get in this moving average 20 catches up, let's say again, we get a nice bullish candle come out of here. Yeah, I will enter. Okay, we'll start looking for buys back up to those highs and put our stop in here. All right, guys. So yeah, those are the trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Wednesday, the 28th of February, guys. Before I get started, please remember to subscribe to the channel, guys, and also smash the like button. And don't forget our live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. So news overnight. We had some big news overnight, basically, guys. We had the Royal Bank of New Zealand interest rate decision, and they actually kept it the same. And we're seeing a lot of New Zealand dollar weakness because a few weeks back, we saw that New Zealand dollar strength. That was based on the Royal Bank of New Zealand saying that they would up interest rates. Okay. And what have they done? They've kept interest rates the same. So that has led to real weakness in the New Zealand dollar, guys. All right. And also, whatever was said in the statement, the conference, the policy statement, etc. All of these things combined have led to New Zealand dollar weakness. Okay. But that's been and gone, guys. But be aware of that. The first piece of news we're interested in is this: 1:30 London GMT. We've got the GDP coming out of America. And obviously GDP is super important at the moment. Are we on the brink of recession? Will it be Q2, Q3, Q4? These GDP figures are really the indicator for that. Must be aware of that. And then after that, guys, the only other piece of news we're interested in is this: at 3:30, these are all London GMT coming out of the US. We've got crude oil inventories, but this will obviously also affect the Canadian dollar, which we're interested in today, and oil as well, obviously. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's the news for today. If you've enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share. Join us later on for the live stream. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you later, guys.